Welcome to this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. I'm Cali Reis.
And I'm Denzel Johnson. Well, Cali, baseball clinched their series win against LMU this weekend. The Broncos opened the series with a loss, but they were able to bounce back and win back-to-back games, making it their fourth series win in conference play. iBronco reporter Sarah Jackson sat down with the Player of the Week, Stevie Berman, to talk about the weekend.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jackson here with Stevie Berman. So Stevie, y'all had a great weekend. You guys got the series win over LMU, number 2 in conference. You also had 2 big home runs that helped. Tell us a little bit about that.
The home runs helped. It was got us a couple runs, but really our Saturday pitcher, Pete Hendren, really threw the ball really well for us. He set our tone early and got us going. A lot of guys picked each other up on offense. Quentin Perry had a huge home run for us. That thing was blasted, and it was really good momentum for our team.
So with only 3 WCC series left this season, what do you guys have to do in order to make the WCC tournament?
We're just going to stick to our game plan, play our game. We don't really worry about the teams we play. We played the number 1 or the number 2 and 3 seed in USD and LMU, and we went there and took some games from them. And it was just because we played our game and not focused on our opponents. And if we play Bronco baseball, I think we'll come out on top.
Okay. Well, again, congrats on this past weekend, and good luck going forward with you guys.
Thank you.
Back to you, Callie and Denzel.
The men play at San Jose State this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Then they'll travel to USF for their next series matchup.
Women's water polo competed in the very first GCC Conference Tournament last weekend, where the team pulled away with a 4th-place finish. Congratulations to Claire Eadington for being named to the GCC All-American Tournament Team for her outstanding performance last weekend.
Men's tennis competed in the WCC tournament last weekend, where they were able to advance to the semifinals and finish 4th in the WCC regular season standings. iBronco reporter Nici Gilday came by to talk with John Lamble about the weekend.
Hi Bronco fans, I'm Nici Gilday here with men's tennis player John Lamble. So congratulations John, you were just named the number 1 team for doubles for the All WCC tournament. Can you talk a little bit about what that award means to you?
Yeah, it's great that Ilya and I received that award. We had a great year as a doubles team, and in the tournament we had a good win against St. Mary's in the first round against a team that we had lost to previously in the season. So it was good to get that win, and we also beat a good USF team.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you mentioned Ilya, who's been your partner. What makes you guys successful as a duo?
Well, it really helps that he's 6'4" and really long and has a huge serve. One of the nicest and most fluid serves I've ever seen. So it really helps playing with him when I'm at net, because I can knock off a lot of balls when I get weak returns from our opponents.
Yeah, so now you will be graduating soon. You've had a fantastic career here with 80+ wins. How are you going to make this transition to the next phase of your life?
Well, I plan to continue playing tennis, so I won't be giving it up completely. And it is going to be a little different not having college tennis. But I'm looking forward to continuing to play and continuing to improve and play in other tournaments past college.
Awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks.
Back to you, Callie and Denzel.
Once again, congratulations to John and Ilya for being named to the number 1 men's team for doubles, and Ilya for being named to the number 2 men's singles all-tournament team.
Well, women's tennis fell to number 1 Pepperdine in the WCC tournament semifinals. The Broncos finished the season in 4th place after reaching the semifinals for the 5th year in a row. Congratulations to Katie Lee and Shelby Cook for being named the number 1 doubles team in the tournament, and good luck to Katie Lee as we patiently wait the NCAA Division I Singles Championship selections to be made later this week.
Bronco track competed at the Mount Sac and Brian Clay Invitational last week, where freshman Joey Berry-Atua came away with some standout performances.
That's right, Denzel. Joey was able to win the 7th section of the 1,500-meter race and follow that performance with a 4th-place finish in the 5K. iBronco reporter David Gentili sat down with Joey Berry-Atua to talk about his performance.
Denzel, Cali, thank you. We're pleased to be joined in the iBronco studio by Joey Berry-Atua, of freshmen on the cross-country track team here at Santa Clara. Joey, you just finished up the Mount Sac Invitational and the Brian Clay Invitational. How did those two events go for you individually?
So for the 1500 at Mount Sac, I was mainly just going for the win, going for the school record, and just having a race plan where you just kind of use your instincts. I didn't have any specific race plan, just kind of go in there and just see how it goes and go for the win. And for the 5K at Brian Clay, I was supposed to tempo it, but I asked my coach, hey, if I'm feeling good, and if I'm close enough for the freshman record in the 5K, I asked him if that was all right, if I could just go for it. And he said, sure. So I just kind of went in there, see how I felt, and I felt pretty good, and I just kept going. It was a good race overall.
So you said you felt pretty good about that race. As a team, it was a very good opportunity for you guys to take on top schools like Oklahoma State and Colorado. What did the team take away from that experience and that kind of competition?
I definitely think competing against the better schools at a bigger stage definitely gives us more experience with competing with those better runners. Usually we're just stuck in the California meets where it's sometimes community colleges or kind of those smaller WCC schools. And the fact that we get to run against like Colorado or OK State really gives us like that confidence, like, hey, we can run with these guys, we can run with anybody. So I definitely think it's a confidence booster and definitely helps with experience, especially if we get to those later levels like regionals or nationals.
And big experience for you personally, just being a freshman, and you've been able to run pretty well thus far in your freshman season. What do you think is helping you excel so early on in your career here at Santa Clara?
I definitely think the upperclassmen serve as huge role models for me. They're definitely helping me with my workouts and my races. They're definitely cheering me on. There's no sense of like seniority or anything like that, which is huge. And running the workouts with them, being able to compete with them definitely gives me a huge confidence booster. And just being able to go out there knowing I can run well, it definitely helps too.
We look forward to seeing what you can do down the road. Joey Barriatua,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time. And Denzel and Cali, let's send it back to you.
Good luck to the team as they compete in the Peyton Jordan Invitational this Saturday in Palo Alto.
Softball played in their pink game this weekend where they fell to St. Mary's. And good luck to the team as they return to the field this Thursday at Cal State Fullerton.
Well, men's rowing was able to qualify all their boats for the grand final events at the WIRA Championships. The varsity took second, where the freshman boat took third. Congratulations to that freshman boat that earned their first medal in 10 years.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Bronco Weekly Sports Wrap. Go Broncos.
Here we go. Welcome to this week's edition of
It was like 5 seasons,
I
man.
know.
WCC Championship.
Guys, I literally just saw Luke Bryan like 8 hours ago. Don't be mad about it.
Nice finish. All right. To Katie Lee. Stop!
What?
I see you move.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think you could. Bronco. Okay. Just kidding. Bronco track competed at the Mount Sac and Brian Clay.
So I know carbo loading's a huge thing. What do you do? A lot of pasta? Sorry, let me clear my throat. Oh, wow.
Pre-race meals, a 4x4 from In-N-Out. Just
Oh, really?
yeah, it actually.
Standout performances.
That's right, Denzel.